What's up, everybody? This is Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, the founder, and the president of the ONYXCON Foundation, welcoming you to another live here on ONYXCON's Instagram at ONYXCON. Also follow us at ONYXCON Outdoors and ONYXCON Fitness. And if you are not subscribed to our YouTube, what are you doing with your life? Make sure you go over and subscribe to our YouTube. It is ONYXCON, ONYXCON, forever and a day. My one and only hometown, Atlanta, GA. Going to be bringing in my special guest real soon. But Atlanta is home for ONYXCON also. And we are a 501c3 nonprofit for the arts. In 2020, we started all these other parts of ONYXCON, moving away from just being seen as only a Comic-Con, even though we will forever manifest like a Comic-Con, because we are not just those genres always associated with that, but we also just deal with ONYXCON is a lifestyle, we like to tell people. And in that vein of ONYXCON being a lifestyle, the ONYXCON fitness element, we strive for people to be healthier and creative, and want people to understand that fitness is not just going to the gym, hitting the weights real hard, staying strong in that way. You need to be mind, body, and soul fit. And one of the strongest ways we stay fit is having healthy relationships, and in particular, our intimate relationships, our romantic relationships. So, with that explained, we have a very special guest tonight who is a friend of mine that I recently met from doing some work on a film. I can't speak on what that film is, and we'll both probably joke about that when I get her on here, because in this biz we're in, you do not talk about the projects. The name of all films is NDA, non-disclosure agreement. And she is also a comedian. And I mean, she's funny, y'all. She's hella funny. I posted one of her joints in the story for y'all to see today.
Men, are you tired of your social media efforts going unnoticed? Tired of sliding into the same woman's DMs day after day, only to be left unseen? Liking a shitload of pictures at once, and still no follow back? If you answer
talking about relationships and men digging in the DMs, we're going to talk about that. But we're going to be jamming properly when she come in. My guest tonight, Miss Tiffany Latrice, representing. Here we go. And I'm going to get my tunes right so we can turn up a little bit. I'll cut this out of the YouTube. There she go. Oh, my gosh.
Hi.
What's up?
Okay, there we go.
Can you hear that?
Huh?
Can you hear that?
Oh, yeah, I hear it. I jam every time.
Okay, ladies, I know you want to hear me sing, and trust me, I am crooning. If you want to hear it, of course I had to cut the music out because I don't want this video to get blocked by YouTube for using songs and whatnot. So please go over to our Instagram and watch the entire video. This is strictly highlights, but trust me, I was blowing. Enjoy. Because she did. Shout out to Tiffany Latrice. We had fun. Like, it brings out ecstasy. So they know that I can sing a little bit. All right, there we go. Okay. What's up? What's up, Tiffany? Girl, you're looking gorgeous, as we know.
I feel like it was so long ago when we saw each other.
I know, right? Oh, long days on set, and that's all we can say, y'all. If y'all mess around and see us, because you never know when you're doing background if you're gonna show up. But we we were pretty prominent in a certain scene, so we might, you never know. You never know. Yeah,
We'll touch on that later in the year.
We'll touch on that, right, yeah. Y'all just pay attention when y'all see certain movies that are meant to be major blockbusters coming out. That's all we gonna say.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Like I said, you're looking lovely. I love the balls. This is giving me Princess Leia vibes.
Oh, I just had to do something different because I ain't been able to put no extensions or nothing in my hair because of something I'm working on. So I've been having to just work with my natural hair. So I'm like, I'm gonna just do 2 little pep balls today.
Right on. Just like
giving Rugrats a little bit today.
Okay, Rugrats. I feel you.
Yeah. What you drinking?
But that's just the statement of life. You know what I'm saying? That's that H2O. It's highly recommended.
I wish I was that wholesome.
Oh, ooh, what you sipping on then?
How?
A little who now?
Well, a little drop of peach margarita.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have that kind of conversation. I'll be the only one knowing what I'm saying.
No. Okay, so what's the topic today? Let me know, Joe.
Okay, we got multiple topics, but first we're gonna start with just giving them a little bit of who you are, where you're from, what you're about, because we know you're from Detroit. You're from Detroit, okay?
Yes.
So I start off with.
Yeah, so my name is Tiffany. Tiffany Latrice is what I go by. I am from Detroit. I'm an actress. I'm a comedian. A performing arts school graduate. I'm finally just venturing out and doing what I love to do. I had to come to Georgia. I do have family here, but I've always felt like this is where I needed to be to really make things happen. And I can tell you that within the 2 months I've been down here, I have been booked. Like it's been such a blessing. So I'm so grateful. I'm getting to meet cool people like you. I met so many people. Y'all can follow me. If you're not already following me, go to my page. I do all types of funny reels, and that's just what I do. I love to make people laugh. So
yeah. And you do. When I tell you that last one, I had to repost about the
a little infomercial, child.
I
need to give the men a little. I'm like, you know what? There's something for y'all. I think y'all need to try this because it's too much. That's all.
See, fellas, if you don't do too much, you can even end up with an interview with a lady that's gorgeous. See, this is how it works. You just don't do too much. Don't do too much. Now, I'm gonna tell you, though, that had me rolling seriously because I've watched a couple of them now. I've watched at least 10 of them, and that one had me laughing the most. I literally think you need to push that. Do you have a YouTube? You got a YouTube?
I do, but I don't post on there. My sister been telling me I need to post on my YouTube.
Girl, you are late to your own success. I gotta encourage you. I gotta get right behind sister and tell her. When I tell you that one right there, just that one especially, plenty of other, that one will make you viral. I promise you. Because
okay, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna start posting my stuff on YouTube now.
Yeah.
Question: should I be posting it as YouTube Shorts or just as a full video?
For you, see, here the benefit of being a lady, okay, is that if anybody like how you look, folk gonna click it. Y'all are naturally clickbait. That's just the honest truth. In marketing, I mean, if you even take it to the level of marketing in general, beautiful women, cute animals, and crazy stuff.
Wait, wait a minute. I just realized I can make, because I didn't put my makeup on, so I'm like, hold on. I didn't realize I could put a filter on my. Okay, there we go. Anyway,
now you gonna mess with. Now you really
got a little beat that I didn't do. There you go. Okay. Anyways,
this right now is not even. This is like wake up right now. This is fresh out in the. Good Lord.
But you good though. You don't even need that. You got the natural glow. But see, I needed the filter because I was looking sleepy. But there we go. I'm glowing. But yeah, I'm gonna do the YouTube thing. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna kill it with that.
Like they can't get past. You know what I'm saying? They can't fathom that she can actually have some depth because she's just too pretty. Like she can't be funny too. Like you can't be funny too. There's no way. So it's and just in this world of social media where everybody is picture perfect on Instagram, I want to show my sexy side, but I don't want to be put in that category of an Instagram model. Like when you come, that's why I'm not afraid to throw on a wig and act like a grandma because I know I'm cute. So
right. And I will say this to that too. I mean, just from we only known each other now for maybe a month or so. So from the time I met, but I'm saying like looking at your page, you're doing a good job of that because most folk don't balance it out enough to show all of what they do. Because I wouldn't look at your page and assume that. As soon as I get to the humorous stuff, I'd be like, yo, okay, all right, I see it. Because it ain't just run of the mill humor. That's why I say that one is the classic because, again, as a dude, hell, I'm not gonna pretend that I haven't had my moments of needing to chill the F out myself, but I didn't go to them levels. I ain't going to the levels you was talking about. I'm just saying I may have. I took my chill about the honesty factor, and it's a matter of maturity because I think, unfortunately, it's societal, but people are literally falling for this garbage. Like we got generation after generation thinking. And it's in the music, it's in everything. Let's just be honest. It's there. It's this whole mentality that's been promoted, even sometimes by artists that don't even live these lives, where it's so much the norm nobody's against it. Everybody's just right with it. So when you start getting them comments like what you describe in your DM, you got to set a new standard in general, how we communicate, how we look, how we do everything.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like the toxic culture, that's what I call it, is to me,
Exactly.
It's going to be played out very soon. I mean, and it's entertaining. I'm not going to lie. I can't sit here and lie that I don't laugh at some half of these memes about this shit that I can't even personally relate to, but just the scenarios that I'm seeing, it's just ridiculous. It is funny. It's entertainment. But in reality, I think once you hit a certain age, or just once you hit a certain level of maturity, that shit is it's played out. Like nobody wants to be toxic. Like the whole conversation that's been going on about Russell Wilson and Sierra. I don't know if you've been seeing it, but there was a dude that was calling him corny. Or Sierra went from Future to Russell Wilson. That ain't even her type. He's corny. She's only with him for money. And it's just like him being a good man, a stand-up man, taking care of a child that's not his own, making money.
Exactly.
Being faithful to his woman. Every time I see him looking at Sierra, it's like he's seeing her for the first time. If you never hear about him, sneaking off with nobody else, he's called corny. But yet Future, who has like 17 baby mamas, is called the GOAT. I don't understand that. And no, that's who the men will rather say that they look up to Future than say they look up to Russell Wilson. Why? And that's an issue. That's an issue for me. They maybe in their mind they know who is the more stand-up guy, but for the public, they would rather say that they bump in Future and they follow in Future than to say that I want to be more like Russell Wilson, because for whatever reason, I don't understand. The same way a lot of women would rather say Cardi B is my idol as opposed to saying Michelle Obama is my idol. It's just because in this culture, those are the people who are glorified. And these people, props to Future, props to Cardi B, nothing against them. But the point I'm making is that society has kind of conditioned us to feel that it's not trendy to be a stand-up guy. It's not trendy to be a housewife. It's not trendy to be faithful to one person. Being toxic, having multiple options. That's what's being glorified right now. So people are going to follow suit, and people are going to start maneuvering that way if you don't have a mind of your own. If you don't know that this ain't how I was raised. Ultimately, I don't want to be with 7 people. I want to be with 1. I do want to be married. I do want a family. I do want the white picket fence and the dog. That's what I want. But it's not cool to do that. But I don't, and I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, I get it, but it's just, it's unfortunate that, like I said, the girls that are coming up, I'm kind of in the cusp. I think I'm kind of like in the generation, kind of in like this new generation, but I'm from the old school too. But I'm seeing the idols that they have to follow. They don't have the Queen Latifahs and the Erykah Badu's and the Lauryn Hills. They got the City Girls and the Cardi B's, which is fine, but it's just different. So if they don't have that knowledge already instilled in them, this is who they're going to imitate. You know what I'm saying? So it's just important that you have a mind of your own, because if not, this social media and all this music will have you living a life that you don't even truly want to be living of your own. Because if not, this social media and all this music will have you living a life that you don't even truly want to be living.
So on that topic, like with what you said about these different celebrities, and I will say this, like I can remember when Megan, for instance, just at first came out, Megan Thee Stallion. I did not have so much an issue with, of course, I mean, as a dude, dudes never get tired of looking at fine women and you twerk or whatever. We love sexiness. It is what it is. Sex sells all day. But what I was looking for, like I always do when I see people rising in status and getting a certain type of power, true influence. We were talking about influence, but no, when you're hitting millions, that's influence like a mug, Right. When she hit, I said, good gosh, and I saw an interview with her, and that's when I had a new appreciation for her as an individual. Not so much the character, because I consider it a character. I wish she would say this more if she has said it, but I look at Megan Thee Stallion, that's a character. Whoever she is, I don't know her real name, because I've seen her in interviews. I'm like, this is a smart girl. I'm like, she's smart as hell. Like, she ain't no dummy. And then the other thing was when she said she loved anime, And you know, us being from the culture we are with ONYXCON starting as a comic, I was like, yo, and not just like, I'm gonna say this because I know it's trending, and if I say that, I'm gonna get more fans. 'Cause a lot of people like it. No, like she dead ass serious. This girl be talking about shows I don't even know about because I'm not into it even like that.
Yeah.
And I see in your lyricism and what you're saying, it ain't got like. Do you know? I mean, this is me thinking. If she did a concept album based on just her love for anime,
Yeah.
still sexy, not as much cussing, ain't gotta be acting like you got some constant rival with some other girl and be you'll never be me, be this, be that. Just rap about your love of it. I promise you, she'd go 10 times more platinum than she's already. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
I agree. I do agree. And like I said, it's just unfortunate that I feel like there's been this stigma where a woman has to use her sex appeal these days to catch the attention. And like you said, has she come out rapping about anime and doing all that anime? I don't think she would be as far as if she came out the gate with that. She had to come out the gate with what people were riding the wave of, which is sexy, the twerking and all that. But I absolutely agree with you saying, and I think that's where it's hard because that's a very big part of her life. She might love anime more than she loves twerking and everything else that she talks about, but there's nobody behind her saying, yo, there's a whole nother world of people who would appreciate this too. You know, it's just when all you see is the same stuff, you feel like, well, I just gotta roll with this. You know, but I think once you reach a certain level of success, like Beyonce can come out with anything right now. She can come out with a damn album about farm animals, and it's gonna sell 1 billion albums. Because she's reached that point where she can do anything now. You know what I'm saying? But
a lot of times, you can see, at least in my experience, you can see the long run a little better because if they love the art, like if you met a dude who just he don't know nothing about acting, nothing, but he just loved the fact you make him laugh every day he get home from the office.
Yeah.
That's gonna work. Y'all gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know what? I think I feel like even if it's not necessarily somebody who does like is an actor or whatever, nothing like that, or a musician, I think you have to have some type of creative mind.
Right.
And that could be like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some people who, for real, I've known people who like have not a drop of creativity at all. Like they are just about work. And they, as far as like anything else, no. But like, I feel like somebody who maybe they don't know exactly about acting or anything like that. I don't need nobody that does what I do. That'd be a little bit much. But at least has something that will inspire me. Like you have your own artistic ability some way that would inspire me, maybe something that I can't even do either, but I need somebody that inspires me. That's the main thing. And it don't even necessarily have to be it could be somebody who makes music, somebody who paints, somebody who writes, somebody who, even if it's not something they want to make a career, but at least they have the talent, and it's like, even if it's just a hobby, I just feel like I need to be around people who have artistic ability, because that I draw from that. So I can't necessarily say that it wouldn't work with somebody who wasn't, had some type of artistic ability, but at least a sense, even just a sense of humor. To me, that's art. Like if you're funny, that's art. You don't have to be a comedian and call yourself a comedian, but just having that creative mind and that wit, that's art to me. So
agreed.
Somebody from that kind of realm who at least can match my like energy, at least. You don't have to call yourself an artist, but I know an artist when I see one. Like if you're funny and you can keep up with my jokes, you're a comedian. And I'm gonna call you that. Like you're gonna be my comedian because I know you're funny. You might not want nobody else to know you're funny, but at least that's something I can draw off your energy. I can't be with nobody who's just stale and boring. Like, I just have too much of a big personality for that. And I think some men are honestly intimidated by that. I think some men don't know how to handle the fact that I can walk in a room and hold my own. Like I can get attention on my own when I speak. I'm not somebody's arm candy. Like that intimidates some men for real.
Sure, yeah. I was gonna say, you your voice. I hope you training or want to do voiceover too, because your voice during that chill the F out video, it was so concise. Like that's what makes it so funny, because you don't break from character. Like you're just so professional and serious about what you're saying about you need to take this pill.
Yeah, I've been asked to do some voiceover work, and I think I'm gonna look into it. And social media is very much a part of your life because you're on it every day.
Mm-hmm.
So don't come in my DMs talking slick to me when you have a wife or when you have a girlfriend. Like, I'm not going to respect you at all. Like, and that's just that. Don't carry yourself as a single man on social media when you have a whole family. I don't like that. Period. And I'm going to say, I don't like it. Stay your ass out my DMs. If you got a ring,
this ain't the thing.
To the side. I don't like it. Stay your ass out my DMs. That's all I got to say. I'm not looking for no husband of somebody else.
Right. Well, let me tell you, you know what else is annoying? And it's not exactly the same as that bad. But I'm going to say this for the record on women and how they treat a lot of their status and title, which a lot of men know is the main thing most are seeking. Like they try to reach some form of a title, some form of a connection, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it when you go on certain dating apps, you can find an abundance, at least I've had this experience, you swiping along, wearing out that left, and you mess around and find one and think, oh, snap. And she'll give up the Instagram. So, it's obvious this is where you want to communicate. Some of them just straight up say, don't even hit me here. I never look at this. Okay, cool. You go up to the Instagram. They got the damn private page. So that's number one. Where we at?
Number one for me.
Right. Like, why is your page? These are women,
I don't
doing
know
it.
why that rubs me the wrong way, but a private page, something ain't right.
Why you looking
for you?
If you're looking for a date, if you're looking for somebody to talk to, why is your page private? You're trying to show people who you are. You're trying to advertise I'm available. What the hell are you hiding, right? So anyway, that's number
living a double life.
Double lives, right? That's number one. Number two, the one that does have an open page, but he'll be the funniest mess ever. Why they got a whole husband and 3 kids, but still got a profile up? Now here's the 2 ways that's probably gonna be. Either they are creeping, or they messing around and they never go back and cancel them pages. But you got everybody in the world hitting you up because dudes. Just like I was curious, there's tons of other cats coming over there just to see what's up. So,
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. See, people be having double life. That's crazy. And so it's not just men; it's women.
No, this is what the women. Yeah, this is what some women do.
I just feel like being transparent is just the best way to be. Like, just be who you are. Like, you don't think people's gonna find out eventually who you are? Like, on social media, like these days, it's too easy. So, when you, and my thing is, at my age, I'm in my 30s, pointless conversations I can't do. I don't, whole, like, just talking to somebody to kill time because you're bored, I don't have time for that. Like, I'm not 21, 22, 23. If you talk, everybody I speak to or that has my number or I speak to, there's intention behind it. Whether that be on a business level, whether that be on a friendship level, a networking level, or if it's, we getting to know each other. There's intention behind it. I don't do the whole, I'm just trying to kill time thing. Like, that's wasted. I don't have time for that. And I think a lot of men, I'm just going to be real, I feel like they need that. Some men just need to feel like they still got it. They need to feel validated that they can get a response out of this pretty woman, whether they really interested for real or not. They just like to feel that validation, and it's just like you do that to women, and some women are really out here single looking for a good guy. So don't be sliding her DMs just to get a response to just say, oh yeah, she responded, so I'm not done. Like if you don't have no intention of really getting to know somebody, just stay out there. Like, just compliment them, like they picture, and keep it pushing. You don't have to slide in every pretty girl's DM just because. Like, just stop. It's too much.
Exactly. So here's the other part I would say to that, because I think we jokingly talked about this when we was on set. But basically, I think a lot of folks just don't deal with. It's always a maturity level. where are you at in life? Like you said, you know, I know at my age, this is what I ain't got time for, and this is what same here. Like you in your 30s, I'm in my 40s, so I really don't give a damn. Like,
but you don't look, by the way. See, people are probably shocked to hear that because I was very shocked. Like, excuse me.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? I need them rolls. Anyway, stop coming with this other. We need to be talking, but I ain't waiting on them anyway. We talked about that too. I'm not the one to wait. I will make my own.
Okay. Right.
Hello. But basically, that's what's up. See the love going up.
Put them out there, but I'm thinking about actually doing a live dating show.
Okay.
One episode. I have a lot of single people following me, and I thought it would be dope to kind of have some eligible bachelors and, you know, women come on there, kind of share the stage with me. They get to speak, talk about themselves, tell me their profile, so I can kind of help like promote them and kind of play matchmaker. I think I'm a great Cupid, honey. I ain't got my own man, but I can help y'all find one. Okay? Don't let this listen. I'm selective. That's why I ain't got one right now. But I can help y'all. Okay? So, but yeah, so that's another thing I'm working on. So besides the acting, I am doing voices, which is a new app. Somebody recommended for me to do, and they gave me a live show, and it starts May 1st. It'll be for 5 weeks, and it's $10 for a season pass, and it'll definitely be worth it. So I'll tell you more about that though.
Thank you. Please do. Yo, send up some love. Our people who still watching, please hit that love button right now. We about to send her out with plenty of love and flowers. This is.
We have to do this again. This was fun.
It's Tiffany Latrice from Detroit.
Yeah, we'll have to do this again soon.
For sure, darling. Virtual hug.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, you have a good night.
All right, homie. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.